Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have missed you guys. I want to give you guys all a big hug. I missed you guys so much. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube with this video today. I have no makeup on my face today, just skincare. So what does that mean? It means we're gonna get ready together today. I have a bunch of new makeup products sitting in front of me. We're gonna test them out together today. Just because I have not been on YouTube, it doesn't mean I haven't been shopping for new makeup products. Of course I have. We're gonna test a bunch of new products out today. I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have a new concealer. I have some new Tom Ford lip glosses. What do I have here? I have the Cover FX new little face palette, as well as the NARS new cheek and face palette. And we're gonna use the new Naked Honey palette by Urban Decay today. So we have a ton of new products to test out together today. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's just get to playing with some makeup. So let's get started. I'm gonna use this new primer right here. It's by the Ilia brand, which is an all natural makeup brand, which I love. So they recently came out with this primer and I actually bought this maybe like a month ago and I have not even had a chance to test it out yet. So we're gonna do that together today. It's the True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. It's a firming plus smoothing aloe infused primer. So that sounds amazing. I'm gonna shake it up. It is a serum and it comes in a dropper. So I'm just gonna take a little bit onto my fingers like that. It's super serum-y. So I'm gonna just kind of put that on my T-zone. Like I said, I just have on my skincare and SPF. Nothing else is on my skin. So for foundation, like I said, I want to test this out with you guys. It's the new Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night. So I'm super curious about this. Let me know in the comments. Did you guys try this? Have you liked it? I have not tried it yet. So I can't wait to test this out. I love Charlotte Tilbury makeup products. So I'm really hoping for the best with this foundation. I'm going to pump this onto my finger. I'm using this in the shade number 8. And I'm just going to dab this on to my skin here. And I'm going to start out with using the Sigma, the F80 brush that I showed you guys in my Nordstrom haul. I've been really loving this brush. It works so well and gives you such good coverage. I usually use this and then what I'll do is kind of go over with my my beauty blender as well, just to blend it into my skin a little bit more. But it's blending out really nice on my skin. It's definitely like, I would say a medium, like a medium coverage. All right, then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I just kind of go around like my hairline and just make sure that everything's blended. But that brush, the Sigma brush, I have been really loving for all my foundations. It just blends out so well and creates just like a flawless look to your foundation. So I've been loving that. And then I just, like I said, I just kind of go over quickly, just like a little bit of the foundation like that. Okay, so just apply the foundation. Looking at it up close, it's definitely like a matte finish, but it looks good. Like it looks really nice on the skin. It's smooth, it's nice, it doesn't look heavy. It's very light on the skin. It does dry down pretty quickly, but it looks really nice on the skin. Sometimes when you put a matte foundation on, like right away, you just kind of look dry. This doesn't make my skin look dry. Everything looks really smooth and really nice so far. So good. All right, eyebrows are done thanks to microblading. So I'm gonna move on to the eyes next. I'm gonna take the MAC Painterly Paint Pot and I'm just gonna get some of that onto a brush here and I'm just going to prime my eyelids. And this just kind of smooths them out, takes away any discoloration and just evens them out a little bit. So we're gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. This palette just came out. We're gonna use this for our eye look today. The colors look really pretty. I've always been really in love with the Naked palettes. The only one I didn't like was that warm tone one that I returned. Other than that, I'm trying to think, all of the other ones that they released, I really liked. That was the only one I was like, no, I returned it. It made my eyes look like I had some like, I don't know, like disease. They were so red and like warm tone. It just was not good on me. So I'm excited for this one though, because the colors look really pretty. They're like golds and browns and bronzes, which I love. So let's kind of like work with this today. I'm gonna take the color Hive right here and I'm gonna put that into the crease. So one thing I can say about the Urban Decay Naked palettes, they blend out so nice. They're so easy. Every single palette of theirs, you can get a really good, like blended, nice eye look without having to try really hard, which I'm all about. Then I'm gonna take this more sheeny shade that's right here. And I'm looking at the name, I'm like, what in the world is that? It's HBIC. What does that spell? I have no idea. But I'm gonna use it because it looks really pretty. I'm gonna use that shade on the lid. I'm gonna pack some of that on, just onto the lid. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's like a pretty like bronzy gold shade. Ooh, I like that. And then I'm gonna take the shade Drip, which is right next to that HBIC shade. We're gonna take that shade, which is another matte shade, and I am just going to put that right into the outer V portion of the eye look and just kind of blend that around a little bit. Okay, so next I'm gonna take the 100% Pure. This is the creamy, long-lasting eyeliner in black. And this is what I use to tightline my upper lash line every single day. No matter if I have eyeshadow on or not, even if I'm just throwing mascara on, I do this step quick because it just makes your lashes look so much better. Like just more full and like voluminous when you give it that like nice dark base. So I always tightline my eyes with this, and I love this liner. It doesn't fade away throughout the day. It stays really true to color on your lash line. You know how some of them kind of like fade away because it's on your waterline? This one doesn't at all. It stays really, really good. And it's 100% pure, which I love. So it's all like fruit pigments and just good for you. So then I'm gonna take the Tom Ford. This is the Emotion Proof eyeliner, which I really like. I have this in black and I have it in brown. I really like this eyeliner. It's like a twist up pencil, but they really pack on the pigment and you can kind of smudge them out a little bit, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna kind of press this onto the lash line. I'm not gonna do a wing liner or anything today. I haven't really been into a lot of eyeliner lately. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. So taking just like a little smudge brush, I'm just gonna smudge out that eyeliner, which I really like that eyeliner because it gives you a little bit of time to kind of smudge out and just, you know, kind of create that little bit more like smudgy, sultry look to your eyeliner. I'm all about that lately. I don't like a harsh line to my eyeliner. I like it to kind of be a little like smoky and smudged out. So now that we got our top eyeliner on, smudged out a little bit, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And for all the people that ask if I'm still using Revitalash to grow my lashes, yes, I am. Revitalash is the best lash growing serum of all time. It is amazing. It will make your lashes look unbelievable. And yes, I'm still 100% using Revitalash. So I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. This is such a good mascara. Oh my gosh. I was using the Chanel mascara for so long. You guys know I switch out my mascaras all the time because sometimes they work for me and then sometimes they just like get tired and just stop working. So I kind of just switched up and I've been using the Lash Paradise and I freaking love it. My lashes look amazing with it. It's like super dark, super black. It gives you that false eyelash look, which I love. And I have been obsessed with it. This has been my, I think it's like third or fourth tube in a row that I've been using and I love it. It makes my lashes look so, so good. So we're also testing out a new concealer today. Foundations, concealers, my two favorite things to test out. This is the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer. Have you guys seen this? Have you tried this? Again, let me know in the comments. I really want to know like what you guys love out of all the products I'm testing today too. So we're going to use this concealer today. I got this in the shade 2C, which is a light medium cool base. So I'm hoping this is going to work. So that is what it looks like here. So I'm going to take this concealer. Oh, it's like a big applicator, big doe foot. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to dab it under my eyes. This is supposed to be a medium to full coverage concealer, which is usually what I like. I don't have a lot to hide under my eyes, but I still really like that like really flawless, just perfected look under your eyes. So a good medium to full coverage, I am all about. I'm gonna then take the Sigma, the Concealer Blend Kabuki. I'm gonna take that. I'm just gonna kind of dab that out under my eyes here. And I kind of just take it around like smile line area. I just brighten up that area a little bit, just you know, makes it a little less noticeable. So just like I did with the foundation, after I'm done blending out with the brush, I just go back in with my beauty blender and I just lightly tap just to make sure like all the, you know, edges are blended in and under the eye is just really blended. And then we're gonna set the under eye with the new by Terry. This is the Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder. So I have the original Hydra powder, which is like the hyaluronic powder that she came out with a long time ago. If you are, you know, familiar with my channel from years ago, you remember me really loving it and using it. It's like a white powder. So she just released these new tinted ones where she came out with multiple different tinted tones. This is the Apricot Light, which is number 2. So I'm going to use this under my eyes today. I'm going to actually give it a little shake and get some more powder out. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender, get some of it onto the sponge, and then I'm gonna take it under my eye and just set that concealer. I always set my concealer with a good powder, so see how this one works. The apricot's a good tone. It's not like a lighter, more brightening tone. It kind of matches my skin tone. So this is a powder, which why I bought it, because I wanted to use it under the eyes, but then I could also dust my entire face with it too, to set. So the color, the tone of it is actually really perfect for my skin tone. But if I wanted to get more of like a brightening tone, there is a lighter shade, which was like number 1. It was kind of like a pinky tone. That would be really good for like brightening the under eye. But this one matches my skin perfect. So we're gonna finish up the eye look. I'm gonna take that same drip shade that we used on the outer V. I'm gonna just smudge that along the lower lash line. And then taking the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. That's what I always use every single day on my lower lash line because it doesn't smudge, it doesn't give you raccoon eyes, and it gives you the best, like longest, doll-like lower lashes. I love it. Now we get to play with the face products, which are my favorite part of doing makeup. For some reason, like eye parts, like bore me. I want face products. I want bronzers, blushes, highlighters. That's my thing. So I'm super excited to pull this out today. This is the new Cover FX. This is the Perfector Face Palette. This is the light to medium, which looks like this. You have a bronzer, you have 2 highlighters, a blush, a finishing powder, and then like a brightener, which kind of looks like a highlighter to me as well. So we're gonna start out with this contour shade right here. It's a good cool tone. So I feel like it's gonna be really good to contour and kind of give your skin that depth, or your face that depth. We'll see what it looks like. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I really like it. Oh, it's really nice on the skin, and I love the tone of it. It's not super dark. Again, this is the light to medium, but that's exactly what I've been wanting. Oh my gosh, I really, really like that. Can you see that? Oh, I love. Okay, I am obsessed. I love how that looks on my skin. It's so natural, not over the top, but like super pigmented and so nice on the skin. Okay, that is amazing. I really like that. But even though this does have a really, really pretty blush in it, like this is your whole entire face palette right here, I do want to switch over and use this new NARS palette because look at how gorgeous this is. I had to get this. I love NARS blushes, and this comes with so many different blushes. It also has a highlight too, but the colors in here are so beautiful. And I will say I have used this now a couple times, and it makes your cheeks just look so beautiful. So I'm gonna use this shade right here, the most amazing corally pink, and I'm just going to dust that onto my cheeks. Oh, it's so pretty. I love like a good coral pink. I always take my blushes like a little bit just like up and around. I don't know why. It just feels like it gives like a good like actual sun kind of blush look. Okay, so we're gonna move back to the Cover FX palette because I wanna use the highlighters out of here, and I kind of wanna test out this finishing powder. So I'm gonna take my powder brush here. I'm gonna pick up some of that finishing powder, and I'm just gonna take it. I always do like a finishing powder just like down my T-zone. Ooh, I like that powder though. Look at that up close. Ooh, I like that powder too, you guys. Oh, I really like it. It's very smoothing on the skin. It blurs. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, so far this palette is so beyond beautiful. That finishing powder is gorgeous. All right, then we're gonna use one of the highlighters. There's more of a kind of like bronzy gold highlighter, and then this one's more of like a pinky highlighter, which I'm kind of feeling a little bit more of like the bronzy tone. So let's get a little bit of this onto my highlighter brush. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my God, you guys, this palette is so good. Okay, that highlighter is stunning. It is smooth, but yet such an amazing glow, and my skin is looking really good right now. I'm liking my makeup a lot right now. I'm gonna use this brightener shade, which honestly, I don't even really know what that's for. I feel like it's too shimmery to use under the eyes. Like if I was gonna set your, under eyes with that, I feel like that's just way too shimmery. It looks like a highlighter to me. I'm just gonna take a little bit because I'm just kind of want to test it out a little bit. And I just kind of like, oh yeah. Okay, that's like a highlighter. Okay, yeah, you don't want to use that under your eyes. I just kind of wanted to see what that would do. It's super brightening though. Oh wow, super pretty. That's a good, I would say that's another highlighter, to be honest. Yeah. All right, moving on to lips. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. Oh my gosh, I've tried so many lip liners, you guys. I always come back to this one. This is by far my favorite lip liner. Then we're going to use the new Jeffree Star, the liquid lipstick, which I love his liquid lipsticks. They're always so good. I've been really into liquid lipsticks lately because they just kind of stay on my lips, and then I put a gloss on top, and then they're long wearing and my lips just don't have to be touched up at all. So I'm going to use this new shade. This is the, what's it called? Soft Serve. This is one of his new colors and it looks really pretty. It looks kind of like a peachy pink, which you know me, I love. So try this one out today. Oh, that's kind of bright. That is too bright for my eye look today. I am not feeling, it doesn't work with the whole like golds and no. So I'm gonna use this instead. I just went and got this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This is the shade Pure Hollywood. This has been my go-to probably for like a good 2 months now. I don't know what it is. I've just like re-fallen in love with this color and I've been obsessed with it. I actually just finished my first tube of it and I just repurchased this new one. So I'm going to use this one today. I feel like this will be a good color. So we're going to finish up this entire look with one of the new Tom Ford lip glosses. They look like this. I actually got 3 different shades. They are amazing, you guys. I'm going to actually use one to top this lip look off today, but I've also used these on their own, just like lip liner, and then slap one of these lip glosses on, and it's beautiful. They're pigmented, but super shiny at the same time, and they feel amazing on your lips, and I love them. The packaging is like super heavy, and it's just, I mean, it's Tom Ford quality packaging. It's beautiful, but the glosses are amazing. So I highly recommend them as well. I'm going to use the shade Impulse today, which is a really pretty, just kind of like light pink. I bought a new tone one. I got this one, which is like a light pink. And then I also got kind of a more like corally pink one. And they're all really, really good. So I'm just going to put this on. I'm telling you guys, oh my gosh, they make your lips so smooth and shiny and hydrated. They are not sticky at all, but they like plump out your lip line. So it makes your lips like really smooth and nice looking. I am such a fan of this formula. All right, you guys, that is the end of this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely am loving the way this turned out. Oh my gosh, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, this is a really good makeup day. I think we found some really good products. I'm super excited to see how this wears throughout the day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to link and list all of these products that I used down below in the description box, but I'm also going to update you guys on how everything wears, such as the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation, the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer. I will update you guys and leave it in the info box, you know, how it wears, how it holds up throughout the day, because I won't have a chance to come back and share with you guys, you know, later on in the night. But I am loving these face products. The Urban Decay palette, love it on my eyes. Oh my gosh, so good, you guys. This I'm obsessed with, the Cover FX face palette. I am going to be using this every single day. I am so in love with how the tones look, how smooth they are, how they just blend effortlessly and kind of just become one with your skin. The highlighters are gorgeous. You know I'm obsessed with this contour shade. The blush is beautiful. Finishing powder just blurs everything, makes your skin look unbelievable. Obsessed. And then as well as the NARS, the blush palette, like I said, I've used this now a couple different times. I've tried a couple of the different tones of blushes in here. They are beautiful. Everything from corals to pinks to a little bit of plummy tones to peachy pink. And then you get a highlighter in here as well. Love, love, love. All right, you guys. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. All this info will be down in the description box, so open it up there for links and more updates and info on everything else. Again, I love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.